The reason that you keep on starting over every single Monday has nothing to do with discipline or lack of discipline. And it has everything to do with accountability. You are trying to rely on sheer willpower when you've been choosing comfort for years and you just think magically that this 45th try is going to be the one. But why would it be the one when you're doing nothing different? You're not just going to magically snap into discipline. It just doesn't work like that. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly why you need the precursor to discipline, which is accountability. Accountability is not you admitting defeat. It's not you being weak. Accountability is the smartest thing that you can do. If you want to get in shape, if you want to build a business, if you want to do anything great in life, getting a coach, getting a mentor, getting someone to have eyes on your situation and, help you and keep you accountable is going to change your life. I can speak from personal experience. Getting a coach last year completely changed my life. I got back from Europe. I got back from a trip in Dubai. I was in Europe. I was in Kenya. And I was flat. I was miserable. I was stuck. I knew I needed to lose weight. I knew I wanted to get in good shape, and I knew that was going to fix, how I felt about myself and raise my frequency and allow me to finally achieve the life that I wanted, because I always wanted a life of freedom. But I just could never seem to grasp it. So I sort of hit rock bottom last year. My other business got broken into, lost 100 grand. I was down. I was on my ass. I was completely, pretty much down and out. And I'd had a coach in the past. And in the past, when I got my first coach, I lost 12 kilos in 12 weeks. And I got more results in those 12 weeks than I had for the last 10 years before that when I was training on my own. And that's when I discovered the power of accountability. Because this last year, when I got home, I decided to get a coach. And before this, I got home from Europe and I tried to do it myself. So I tried like 4 or 5 times. This was back in August, September time when I got home. And I tried to just rely on sheer willpower. So I'd start strong. I'd go Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, and I'd start to get, hungry, or, I'd start to get stressed, or, I was feeling pretty depressed. So I'm like, I'd reach for the cheap dopamine, the food. And then I'd fall off. And then because I fell off, I'd beat myself up about it. And then I'd keep binge eating and I'd keep drinking and I'd keep doing all the shit to try and make me feel better about cheating again. So then I decided to get a coach. And not only does having a coach keep you accountable, because when you think of cheating on your diet, you know that you've got a check-in coming up. You know that he's going to see your weight, has it moved? He can see what you're eating inside the app. So when you think about going to the fridge, and trust me, I did, instantly I'd think, fuck, my check-in Sunday, it's Friday. If I blow out, he's going to know. So there's that level. You don't want to let someone else down. And there's another level to this. When you pay for something, you're keeping yourself accountable. Because why would you go and pay a couple of grand for a coach to get a result and then just abandon ship and just cheat? You're not going to, because you don't want to waste money. As humans, we don't want to waste money, and we're more inclined to actually see something through when we pay for something. So there's That's two ways that accountability works. And because of this, I lost 20 kilos in 16 weeks. I quit my job in the first 8 weeks of me getting in shape because my frequency was raising. I was feeling amazing. I had all this confidence and self-belief. But before getting the coach, I couldn't get going. I only stuck to the diet for like 2 or 3 days when I was on my own. So getting the coach unlocked everything. It allowed me to quit my job. It allowed me to move to Bali. It allowed me to start my own online coaching business. I owe everything to my coach. And then he became my business mentor, my business coach. And then I started making money. I started having success in the online world. All of this is because I decided to get a coach. So if you are someone who's struggling right now and you're beating yourself up because you tell yourself, oh, I'm just not disciplined, and you're on the verge of quitting, just listen. Getting a coach and having someone hold you accountable is not weakness. It is the smartest thing you can do. Look at all the elite athletes. They all have coaches. There's no shame in getting a coach. I've still got a coach. I've got a physique coach. I've got a business coach. Kobe Bryant had a coach. All the NBA teams have coaches. Tennis players, they all have coaches. Because sometimes you just need an external set of eyes to see your blind spots, to hold you accountable, to make sure you're doing what you need to do when you don't feel like doing it. Getting a coach and having someone keep you accountable will get you results, and it will change your life. I guarantee it.